I thought it was hello, hello, sad angel. And then I realized that it was
Sad angel.
sad. I thought it was said the angel. The angel
Right,
said.
I understand,
Okay.
yeah.
This is how cracking we are. We like to tour every 3 years because it seems to be the perfect amount of years to be away. Gives us a chance to go and do other stuff. And that when we go and do other cool creative stuff, it changes us. We aren't the same Fleetwood Mac that we were in 2009. We're a very, very different group of people now. And it works. It's a perfect amount of time. So Sad Angel and Miss Fantasy, and a song called Without You that is really old, that was supposed to be on the Buckingham Nicks album and somehow missed out. Don't know how, but it did.
Because it wasn't written yet.
You're probably right.
I think that's right. Not the same
How do
way
we do a
used
ton
to.
of
Not the
dates
same
and
way we
not
used to.
not collapse on the job?
The same way that we used to is not the way we do it now. We don't ever
Sensible.
stop working. So when you never stop working, you never really quite have to build that energy up like you would if we had actually taken 3 years off and done nothing except go, just go on a long, long, long vacation. We would be completely screwed to start this tour. Even with a 6-week rehearsal period. We never let ourselves get out of shape to a point where it's going to be really hard to gear back up for a big tour. When we first cut Rumors, we put our show together and we went, this was, the first record was Fleetwood Mac, Fleetwood Mac. Okay, so we took all that out and we just put the Rumor songs in with maybe 1 or 2 songs from Fleetwood Mac, and we went to Kansas City. We walked on stage and we played the Rumors album. We just about nearly got booed off the stage.
They weren't vested.
They were not happy. And we learned a very, very valuable lesson that night. That audience could not have been less interested in any of those songs. And they were just pissed off that we would be arrogant enough to not play any of the songs that we had played in the tour that had happened a year and a half before. So we went straight into a rehearsal studio the next day and revamped our set.
Okay, I have one. It happens to be about money, but don't get me wrong. So there we were invited to do the US Festival by Steve Wozniak, who was one of the owners, starters of Apple. And at all costs, he wanted Fleetwood Mac. And we said, well, we can't get there. He said, I'll do anything, I'll pay you anything you want, da-da-da-da-da. So the end result was he rented a private jet, which was sort of, for us, was a huge treat. We got to the US Festival, so we're on stage, and I believe from memory it was the most money we'd ever been paid. It was a huge chunk of money. And John McVie, during the show, would come over to me, and it sounds awfully mercenary, but just go with the humor of it, and he'd worked it out. So here we are, I'm doing my thing. He came over and he said, 20,000. And then he'd come over again, like 5, 10. And he timed it all out. Another 20,000, and that was a good memory for me. It's just funny as hell.
It was really fun, mostly because it was great to be a part of this really super younger generation and have from all these different bands and have them be so reverent of Fleetwood Mac. Really made me feel really, really good. And that's when I was thinking to myself, I guess they got it. They got it.
I like Justin Bieber.
I think he's cute.
I've been to see him with my children. I would say that he's probably not going to fade away as quick as sometimes people would think he might. Great performer, really savvy in terms of the way he approached his audience. I thought he was really damn good.